Hey guys, Ken from Scrimp Life here again. Just realized I owe you guys a couple of updates. So, this was the former Goldenback tank, and I decided to redo it. So, got me an elevated shrimp platform from the Aquatic Experience while I was up there, and threw some boost on it just to have some fun with it. Seems like a good use of it, but so now this is just primarily the Cobra Endler tank. And I'll see if I can get one to slow down long enough for me to get it. But anyway, the main thing, I just redid the tank. So the whole thing is just carpeted with subwasher tanks. I had tons of it. Threw some nice stone in the back. Got a little rise back there, some driftwood. Not a lot, but anyway, this was... hadn't really changed a whole lot other than the crypt. And I got a snail problem in here, so I caught one of my, yeah, I got the Amanos in there. Those things are massive. And also there's a few red Rillies in there. There's one. There's another one. There's, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them in there. But, yeah, so there's a tiny pea puffer in here somewhere. And he is, you should have seen it the other day. This was crazy. He had eaten... he's eaten at least half the snails that were in here. I must have got them from a plant I bought or something. But anyway, that's it. And then over to the super crystals I bought. Man, these things are beautiful. Look at those. Got these from Ryan at the shrimp farm. Gave me a great deal on them since we helped him work the booth up there at Aquatic Experience. And yeah, I mean, look at that. If you're ever thinking about buying from Ryan, most definitely buy from Ryan. He has got some of the prettiest shrimp around, really. Look at that. Super crystals. It's beautiful. Pretty active. Yeah, there's a couple more up there. Anyway, and then next on to the shrimp I got from Rob, Flip Aquatics. 52 yellow King Kongs, and they are brilliant. Look at these things. Look how bright they are. Just gorgeous. And I got some algae on the tank. I'm gonna scrape that off in a little bit, but just wanted to give you a couple shots of these guys, man. They are just something else. Constantly moving, constantly active, swimming around, eating. I mean, they're always doing something, and then they are pretty hardy. And yeah, just really, really, really loving these. And of course, I got to get the shot of the rainbow tank just because I love these fish. So I picked up a few Millenniums at Aquatic Experience, and I picked up some yellow rainbows. Got my Bozemantes are coming in nice. Here's one of the yellows. There's another yellow. Really pretty. Of course, my big guys. They're just doing amazing. Oh, another platform there. It's kind of one of the curved ones. Same place, Elevate Shrimp. It had a lot of boost on it, and honestly, I'm not sure what happened to it. I think a lot of it got knocked off when I put this monster in it. Oh, and I think I found some of my boost. Got sucked up in the pump. That's alright. I'll get it out later. But anyway, for now, I'm going to show you my masterpiece that I just did. I got very inspired. Very inspired by the Aquascape contest, and I decided to try something on my own. And here it is. This was my version of that. I moved the yellow, the Goldenbacks, 24K Goldenbacks over here. Not as many as I thought I had before, but I think there's 10 or 15. They hide so well in here. But yeah, this is the Shrimp King tank that I bought from Rob while we were there. And I got some Ceru stone from my local store. Some tissue culture plants from Chris Lukop. And while I was up there. And then nice little spiderwood. And those were some dwarf lily leftovers I had from the other tank. cleaned them up good, gave them a little hydrogen peroxide dip just to make sure they didn't have anything on them they weren't supposed to. Put them in here, and this is a sterile clean tank using, oh, what is it? I think it was Brightwell substrate, which I know I don't need, so it was just the base that was in here from before because it was cycled when I got it from Rob. And then I added some black aqua sand in there just to kind of, I don't know, give it a little something and help the plants grab, because it's really hard to get the plants to root down good in you know, the other kind of substrate. But yeah, this is my pride and joy right now. This Shrimp King tank is just gorgeous. I mean, rounded curved edges, the light is just brilliant. I mean, everything in this is working together. I just sit here and stare at this and think, wow. Like, I mean, I know I have some pretty aquascapes, but nothing like this. When I was at the Aquatic Experience, our booth was right across from the contest. And sitting there watching these guys work for 10 hours on theirs and just coming up with these scapes that just blew my mind. And I started thinking, it's like, man, I got to start thinking out of the box on some of these. So, yeah, got me some super glue, glued a bunch of these Ceru stones together, made some nice scape with it. Even thought about it, made the roots come through the rock from spider wood. Just a cool tank. You know, I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, it's kind of dark in here. But let me flip on the light a minute. I'll show you what I'm working with here. So, my wonderful wife, she is awesome. She had told me no more tanks outside of the fish room because I have 28 now, and she said, yeah, no more. Well, you can see this is the kitchen. Yeah, she let me put it in here because it's just that pretty. I mean, it really is. It's so cool. That's my, yeah, I'm kind of a Scotch guy. We'll go into that. But also while we were there, the other half of Scrimp Life, Zach, he won a pond, an aquatic pond, and a jellyfish tank. He has been talking about jellyfish for as long as I've known him. And, he won the pond. He says, he's like, I never won anything. But yeah, this guy won the pond, and he won the jellyfish tank. And he knew how bad I wanted this pond because I had plans for it, which you can see from here. I do have plans. Yeah, so I have a hyacinth in there, and my pineapple bamboo plant. It makes it really easy to put in there because now it stays watered. And I think that's pennywort, moneywort. It's one of them warts, but anyway, I'm just putting that in there for some greenery. But yeah, it's just a really cool little aqua pond to have in here. You can have it inside, sits by the window, gets natural light. Just really cool idea. But yeah, I still thank Zach every time I see him. He's like, hey buddy, I really appreciate that you gave this to me, because I mean, this was, I think it retailed for what, 150, 200 bucks, something like that, and he just gave it to me. So that's a friend right there. But anyway, yeah, so that's my update, and that's really all I got. But thanks for watching. Bye.